In the world of Axial GT, crimes within the gaming community are considered especially heinous. This is one of those stories. Hey friends, welcome to Axial GT. You know, you wouldn't think a video would really be needed to be made about this. But here goes. Multiboxing is cheating, or at the very least, unethical. There, I said it. And in this video I'll state my case. But first we need to step back and look at a few definitions. What would be considered cheating? Well, we can't ask a former president.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Well, we have a stain on a dress and a damp cigar that says otherwise. Which brings up, why was there a stain on the dress? I mean, that's the president. But I guess I'll leave that one there. I'm sure YouTube does not appreciate my sense of humor. So I'll be more specific. What constitutes cheating in an online multiplayer game? Go ahead and answer in the comments below. But I have a definition that rattles around in my little brain. An act that goes against game design that provides an unfair advantage for one player over another. While kind of a blanket statement, it is a simple definition. Not everything needs to be complicated. Wall hacks, speed bots, aim bots all fit real nice within that definition. As to why people cheat in games in general, some I believe cheat to troll others cheat to get that sense of accomplishment, even though it's a false narrative because they didn't prove that they were better at the game. They only prove that they know how to cheat. Not a lot of skill in that. So does multiboxing fit that definition? Before we get into that, for those who don't know what multiboxing is, here's a crash course. Multiboxing by definition is playing as multiple separate characters concurrently, usually in an MMORPG. The way it is done, or at least the most effective way, is to use third-party software to broadcast every keystroke or mouse click to every instance of the game running. As an example, the game that I'm running, Fractured, one mouse click causing all instances to strike. Now admittedly that's oversimplified, but it does get the point across. A lot of multiboxer setups can get quite elaborate. Now I do understand the challenges involved with multiboxing, and also understand the draw to conquer such challenges. It's like with a lot of hackers, at least what you would call the good guys, the white hats. Hacking isn't done for nefarious purposes, it's the challenge of gaining access to a system that people say can't be done. Same with climbing Mount Everest, the accomplishment of doing what most others can't. As for multiboxing, some do it for the challenge, but others do it to level up multiple characters at once in hopes of selling the account for real-world money. That just so happens to be against most games' terms of service. Then there's also the chosen few that do it to grief other players, also known as SBs or single boxers. I will show you an example of one of those in a minute. But using, let's say, World of Warcraft as an example, does multiboxing meet the definition of cheating? Again, the definition being the act that goes against game design that provides unfair advantage for one player over another. Well, that would have to be a yes. It does fit that definition perfectly. And in using my example of WoW, it was never designed for multiboxing. It's not called World of Multibox, and yes, it provides an unfair advantage over other players, by ways of ruining the in-game economy, and also griefing of others. Now this part just isn't only about WoW, it's about most if not all MMOs. They usually have some sort of in-game economy, and let's say you as a single player have farmed all day to get ingredients or a legendary weapon. You go to sell it at an auction house or any other in-game mechanic they might have. You wanted to sell it to make good bank to upgrade your gear, only to find your item is worth dick because multiboxers can farm 3, 4, 5, 6, even more times as fast as you. And they have flooded the market, eventually making your items worth nil. Okay, let's see an example of one of the reasons I'm making this video. While scrolling through YouTube, I could not find one video talk about the negatives for multiboxing. Okay, one or two, but most of them were only people showing you how to do it and vids of them doing it. So let's take a look at this video from what looks like a highly over-caffeinated individual. I would say maybe something else besides caffeine, but I'll just go with that. The guy has a look of a dog pooping peach seeds. But anyway. He goes on to say how he's sitting there griefing other players during raids, big name streamers I might add.
You do this. And I know this because I personally have been doing this for over a month now. And I've been getting ridiculous results. I've killed pretty much every relevant raiding guild on Fairlina doing this. So like I've said, I've been doing this for about a month now. And I've killed a lot of the top players on Fairlina. I've killed S-Fan, I've killed Stay Safe, Asmongold. I've killed pretty much everyone.
And talking about how Blizzard might have to step in to stop this.
And I honestly think that at some point Blizzard might have to step in.
Okay, besides the caffeine issue, what in the... I'm almost at a loss for words. Fucking moron. If you are doing something and you think Blizzard might have to step in, not reporting or reporting on it, but bragging he himself is the offending party. What kind of a moron does that? And why doesn't he have a little voice in his head telling him that what he is doing is wrong? Okay, enough of that before I go on a tangent. Now, I'm sure this video is going to be hammered with dislikes once Multiboxers see it. They will defend it till their dying breath. They come up with all kinds of excuses. Oh, Blizzard allows it. They said so. Still doesn't change the fact that it is cheating. Of course Blizzard allows it. It's called greed. Every instance of a game that a Multiboxer runs is a subscription sold. No genius needed to figure that one out. But this is not just a Blizzard issue. It's ripe throughout the MMO genre. Or we have this individual here, saying we, meaning Multiboxers, need to keep a low profile.
Keeping a low profile though, because I really want this to work for the new classic WoW servers coming out.
If it is so ethical, why would you need to do that? That's a simple answer too, because he knows it's wrong. Now in his defense, he does have some sort of code of conduct he's trying to state in this video, but it still doesn't change the fact that multiboxing annoys the crap of everybody trying to enjoy the game. So in summary, yes, multiboxing does meet the definition of cheating, or at the very least unethical, and ruins games for others while providing an unfair advantage. That's my take on it. If you liked the video, please throw it a like and subscribe for more Axial GT content. Links to social media and Discord are in the description below. But until next time, my friends, you all have a good one. I need some Tylenol. These people are giving me a headache.